me like a Hellcat.
Oh, hello folks, welcome to Fork Sankudo and Captain Matheson, one of my characters. Today, as you can see, we have a bit of a convoy going on. Hopefully this should be a lot of fun. So we'll see how it goes down. The men, brief everyone up on the job we have and let's get this thing rolling. Okay gentlemen, today's operation is nice and simple. Moving these vehicles from our base museum to the Dockland area because they're being shipped abroad to a foreign museum. Of course, all retired Soviet vehicles that we've been keeping here as part of our opposition forces exhibit at the Zancudo Museum. They have been put on loan to a European facility, so we have to transport these to the docks so they can be put aboard ship. So, I believe on roster we have today, it will be Hill and White running the pilot cars. White, I believe you're running lead. Which leaves Hiller, Morgan, and myself running the semis. I'll be running in the second one with the helicopter because it's a more difficult load. Everybody else, you have your assignments. White, do you have the route?
Yes, ma'am.
Roger that. Okay, boys, move out. We know what you're doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Gentlemen, before you move out. Gentlemen. Just remember radio call signs. Pilot lead or convoy lead will be White. Hill will be convoy tail. There'll be truck 1, truck 2, and truck 3. My call sign, truck 2. Any firm?
A firm.
Understood.
I'll take truck 1, man.
Copy that. To be honest, I just wanted to drive the one with a helicopter on it rather than a pilot car. Kind of fun. Let's hope this doesn't derp out and actually works. Okay, we'll get the convoy in order. Not derping too badly. Get ourselves up here. Wait for truck 1 to move down. Should have some fun.
Truck 1 doing a radio check.
Truck 2, radio check, confirm. Pilot cars calling.
Rear convoy here. Front lead here, what?
Truck 3, radio check.
I think I remember his radio's broken on that rig, man, but I think he'll just be able to
10-4.
respond with.
Yeah, I heard his horn. Okay, lead, move out. Truck 1, move out.
10-4.
Lead, make sure to block traffic whilst we enter southbound lanes.
Team 4 understood, boss.
Okay, this is going to be visually difficult. With the... Oh my god, the graphics mod makes things very bright for the police lights, so... Let's get as zoomed out as we can. Get ourselves rolling.
It's a bit of a tight squeeze here. These sibs aren't really paying much of attention, but as soon as I get on the lane, I'll wait for you to pass lead car.
Team 4, thank you very much.
Try and get along the curbside. We'll have to get the convoy lined up here so we can roll out. Everything in order. Of course, leaving the base was a bit convoluted. Go, tail cars in position. Lead vehicle moving up. Let's roll out.
Okay, slipping in behind lead car, truck 1.
Convoy rolling. Here we go, through the tunnel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I made it. Convoy lead, slow it down a little bit. Truck 2 was just trying to make sure we cleared the tunnel supports.
Understood.
I hit one of these at speed and clunk the tail rotor. That would be entertaining. Not. Do I get past this? Oh, that is so close. Yeah, just about made it.
Truck 2's in my mirror. Convoy lead, you can start rolling out.
Speeds are not impressive at all. But we build them up a bit. But we're going, at least.
Be
This should be
advised,
entertaining
Convoy
crossing the
lead,
city.
max my rig's going to be at a hit, he's no higher than 40.
Yeah, we're a little screwed on speed.
Understood.
Visibility with this chopper on is not fantastic. We'll do our best. This hill should be unimpressive. Oh, this is not impressive. Convoy lead, do not stop, do not stop, do not stop. We cannot keep the momentum on this hill. We're gonna lift off the gas and hit 20 miles an hour. But we shouldn't be on any more hills, I think, with the route we're taking, so at least no upgrades. But we should be alright, apart from along the one here. But it should be largely downhill as the NPCs freak the hell out. That's nice. So yeah, this is a bit like a Euro trucking episode of sorts.
Convoy lead,
Because,
just slow it down a little bit while we catch up. Just coming over the bridge now.
kind of like a Euro truck
Convoy lead,
episode,
sorry about
seeing as it's all truck driving, but some people like that, so whatever. I know that two of the drivers we have in the convoy, Danny and Liam, are both massive Euro truck fans, so I guess it fits what they enjoy doing. Yeah, we are somewhat limited in terms of performance with these heavy loads on. Don't want to slow down. Unless he's actually heavier than I am, which could be an issue for him. I would love to see what the expression on the cops' faces are, though, if they see this thing rolling through town. Full on convoy. He must be going slow. Should be fairly manageable there. Yes, we are. How do I text him without doing this? Darn it! Truck 2, truck 3, sorry about that, we had a quick stall.
This is truck 1 slowing down. I got you in my mirrors, man. Pull it back up to speed.
Truck 2 pilot car, try and maintain some
watch
distance
out,
so...
We've got a civvy on the side here.
Have visual. Truck 2 pilot car, make sure we have decent room for momentum. These trucks are very heavy. Get this thing rolling again. Actually making decent progress.
Whoa! This is lead car. Civi just pulled into our lane.
Stand forward,
And
took
we'll
a base
just
of
follow down
action.
and let that idiot pass for a moment.
That caused some problems. There, it was rear pilot cars actually looking after
in
things
the
there.
middle of the road. Just try and get around him.
I get back into the correct lane.
Is truck 1 to lead? Just if you drop your lights for a second, maybe the idiot will just believe that he can pass. Yeah, I think we'll be good if we just let him get ahead.
There we go.
This is lead car.
lights
I'll just have my
steering
lights
him.
off for now. I'll just have the hazards on.
Understood.
Huh, not seen that before. Again to San Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, close. My clearance is very bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to
This
stop
is
at the
lead
lights.
car. We'll be turning left at this intersection. I'm going to start blocking traffic, oncoming traffic.
Oh, left.
10-4, truck 1.
This should be interesting for hill climb.
Truck
Truck
1 to
two,
truck
truck
2, I'm
one.
going to pull us all the way up to the top of the hill, and then I'll pull over my lead car and resume its position.
10-4, truck 1. I know Philip wanted to protest our little convoy, so I'll have to tell him where we are at some point.
Truck 1 to truck 2, I'm going to pull in over the hotel on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side here.
10-4, truck 1. Truck 3, copy. 10-4.
This is lead car. Back in position.
This is truck 1 rolling.
Yeah, I know Philbot wanted to raid us, or at least protest us, so we'll have to let him have a chance. Truck 2 to convoy lead, convoy tail. Truck 3 just advised me we have a vehicle tailing the convoy.
Understood.
The white and pink looks to be BMW. Keep your eyes open, guys.
10-4.
Has Philip found us already? At least I think that might be Philip. We'll see. The Philbot.
Rear convoy, do you want to come up to the front of this intersection and block the left while I block the right?
These streets are tight. Have to swing wide here to not hit anything.
This is lead convoy, truck 1, 2 and 3. Can you proceed through this intersection and wait for us down at the
Oh, he's cut ahead of us
road
now,
down
so
there?
I think I see his plan.
Do you want me to hang a left lead car?
No thanks,
Truck
just
2,
continue
truck
straight.
2, I need the air. Truck 2, be advised, white and pink car is ahead of us, appears to be blocking traffic.
This is lead car, I see him.
Convoy lead,
Yeah,
break
please.
off traffic and take us down opposite lanes of traffic till the intersection and we'll clear this guy. Truck 2, 1, move out.
Truck 1 moving.
Truck 1, cross the central reservation. Follow pilot car.
10-4.
Oh!
Collision, collision.
I've got to get my own goonies out of storage. I've got a potential buyer. No, liberty to say who.
This is lead car. Can we get some law enforcement officers over here? The person in that car just struck my vehicle.
10-4, we'll contact them now. Ow!
Dicks too small. All dicks.
Question is, do they have a dispatcher down there? They do not.
This is truck 1 to command. I'm just going to pull my truck over to the right hand side so we're not blocking up traffic too much.
We're near, where's my... Oh, that's his truck. Truck 2, truck 1, you've left your trailer. Oh,
This
it's
is lead
not-
car.
This
Looks
is
like
truck
that
1.
person's running on
I still
foot.
see my truck connected here, man.
Truck 1, roll forwards, let me slot in, please.
Convoy rear, I'm pursuing the guy.
Understood. Advisement on turning. Do I turn left onto...
Stand by, hold position.
Stand by.
Understood.
Convoy rear taser
What's going
deployed.
on there?
Officer!
I'll let my commanding officer speak to you.
Yeah, hi officer, I'm Captain Matheson. We've had a couple of issues. We've had a vehicle tailing the convoy. We're transporting these vehicles down to the docks for shipping out of country. And the pink and white vehicle up ahead has been tailing us. He then proceeded to block off lane of traffic. We had to take opposite lanes to clear the blockage. And at that point he swerved in front and hit our pilot car. And he's now just parked up the road from you there, and we needed to deal with this because this is your jurisdiction.
Is he still in the vehicle?
As far as we know.
Alright.
Your jurisdiction, sir, so I believe it's one in your capable hands.
Looks like he only popped the hood.
Should drive still?
Convoy
Yeah, she'll
lead, I'm
still
going to be
drive
leading
this.
him back down to the
Fantastic.
scene of the accident.
I'll just push the hood back.
Try and get the vehicle out of the road so it's not blocking traffic, and we'll try and
Be
move this
advised,
forwards.
Convoy lead. We've got a fair amount of traffic building up now, especially with the suspect's car just blocking the way. Permission to move, or do we allow PD to deal with that?
Stand by at this time.
Understood, 10-4. I'm gonna actually convoy lead. I'm gonna stand by my unit until PD advise or you advise otherwise.
10-4, truck 1. Here he is. This is the driver officer.
I've got him zip tied. I don't have actual cuffs.
Sorry, can I have you stand by the front of the cruiser right there?
Let me go. They are breaking the law.
We've got a better location for the
Okay,
trucks.
so what I got is that pink and white car in the road has apparently been tailing this convoy for how long did you say, ma'am?
About 3 blocks.
Truck 1 to command.
We did
I'm
see him at
actually just
first
checking
passing us up on the US 1. He then
security
turned around,
below
followed
on
us
each truck.
all the way here from the 1, and then tried to block traffic in front of us, and when that failed, he decided to use his vehicle as a battering ram against our pilot car.
So there you got it. That's what I got.
Alright, that's all fair enough for me. That's a great description of what we're dealing with. If I may ask, obviously I can see them right here, but where are you guys bringing these to?
Paperwork's all filed with the state officer. These vehicles are going down to the docks. They're being shipped overseas to a museum. We used to have them up at Zancudo in our museum, but they're being moved now for part of a Soviet war exhibition down in Europe somewhere. So we've been tasked with bringing these things down to the docks. They have been cleared with state paperwork, so we have our pilot cars. We didn't need to inform law enforcement per se, but obviously as the situation has arisen, we now have a position where we've had to bring you guys in.
Also, I will inform you, gentlemen, I put 2 taser prongs in that man's back, so you might want to call some medical for him.
Alright. Gonna sue your ass. You have no law
No,
enforcement
sir,
powers.
you're not.
They're back in front of the car.
Fuck you.
Wow,
bitch.
Marcus is angry.
Back
Wow.
to the hood,
No need
sir.
for that language.
You have no law enforcement powers. in
Okay,
the
sir,
United States
what's-
against
Clearly,
us
this man doesn't
citizens.
understand citizens' arrest.
what's your problem with this? We talk about this like adults?
You can't enforce the citizen arrest with force unless there's force being used against you.
Sir, what is your problem with this?
Ramming my car is force.
Yeah, vehicles are
You're
deadly weapons.
killing children.
Vehicles
in
are deadly
Middle
weapons.
East, so
That was
fuck
assault with a deadly
Considering
weapon.
considering these have gone from one museum
grab
and are being
coffee from
transported to another
24/7 right here.
museum, which is a place of learning, I don't think we're killing any babies.
Still,
Do you?
it was still used to kill children all over the Middle
Yeah, I could
East.
use one too.
It's truck
Alright,
1.
I don't
truck
care,
3,
officer, just
be
deal with him
advised,
however
probably
you see
best to
fit.
send your engine not to consume
But we just
fuel
want to get
oil.
ourselves back on the road here.
Alright, we'll take care of them.
Excuse yourself right now!
Okay, are we free to get ourselves moving again? We are catching some traffic here.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Thank you, officer. Convoy lead to all convoy units. Prepare to move out.
10-4.
10-4.
10-4.
Vessel's rolling again. Mostly downhill now, so shouldn't have any trouble.
This is truck 1 to convoy lead. Be advised I'm under 50% tank capacity at this time.
10-4, we should still make it at this stage, so convoy lead wants you through. Let's get this thing moving.
Yep, that's the convoy lead. I'm through. I'm going to block oncoming traffic.
Truck 1, roll out.
Truck 1, 10-4.
Continue straight.
one to lead, left or right at the bottom?
Take a left, but wait for me to get back in the lead.
10-4.
Okay, we're clear there. My little friend has been handled. Boop. Truck 3, those pedals on the floor are your brakes. I advise using them sometimes.
It's truck 1 moving out.
This is Convoy lead. At this intersection, all vehicles take a right.
10-4.
Okay, let's get the right turn in place here as we deal with this traffic. Okay, there we go. Gonna roll through this one and catch up with the convoy, as we should be doing. We are meant to be following the lights though, so that better not be red and blues I see over there. No, it's our tail vehicle. Nice. Okie dokie. One thing I hate about Los Santos is all the lights. But we're through. Oh god, there is a cop now. Truck 2, convoy lead. I believe we have a law enforcement vehicle possibly lighting us up. Eyes open, be advised.
Understood. We'll pull over a free request if he needs us to. This is lead car to rear car. Once these lights go green, can I get you to come up to the front and block the left side of traffic while I block the right?
Truck 1, minor ding, nothing major.
Truck 2 to Truck 1, these are US military trucks. They've had more than a minor ding in their service careers.
10-4.
Truck 2, convoy lead. I believe we're straight through here, are we not?
This is convoy lead. Yes, we are.
Truck 1 pulling up at lights, allowing convoy lead to take over.
Okay, so the cops left us alone. Cool. And through we go. Next set of lights and we'll get this one cleared. This has actually turned out to be really fun,
This is convoy
actually.
lead to convoy rear. Is that the law enforcement officer still back there?
Negative.
Truck 2, convoy lead. He is still
Actually,
back there, but he's
cars
not
behind.
lighting us up.
Understood.
Being in the centre of the convoy is a great place to command it from because you actually have the whole visibility up and down. So being in the truck was actually a pretty good call, to be honest. See, once we get through here and we get onto some straight roads. Truck 2, convoy lead, if you want to drop us straight down towards LSIA for our routing to the docks rather than through Strawberry, that might be a better route.
Convoy lead, yes, we'll be doing that. It's the way that the GPS has taken me.
Copy that, convoy lead. Proceed. I think that cop car wants us to commit some sort of infraction, so instead of stalking. Naughty naughty, you'll get caughty. And then go check the logs. Okay, so waiting on this light. That cop is really following us. Maybe he's escorting us, I don't know.
This is convoy lead. The GPS is just acting real weird. Did you want me to take a right at that intersection or continue straight?
Continue straight. This hill's evil. Don't like this.
This is Truck 1's convoy lead. I'm still seeing that police car in our mirrors. Are we getting an escort or is this guy just following us?
We're being lit up at this time.
Of course we are. Okay, all convoy units pull to the side of the street and await instructions.
10-4.
Oh, we brought a friend.
Lead car, if you could just move your vehicle just a tad forward so I can get up on the curb.
All units stay in your vehicles. I'll find out what's going on.
10-4.
Oh, he wants to pull over that one. Probably for running the light. Hello, Deputy. Can we help you?
Stand by for ma'am.
In the backside. It is what it is.
All right, ma'am. Could you go there to the sidewalk for me real quick?
Is he coming this way or not? Find out, I'm sure. Deputy, can I ask what the problem is?
Ma'am, could you... yes, just stand on the sidewalk, please, ma'am.
Right, Deputy, I'm the
we'll get
commanding
all
officer of this
sorted out.
convoy, so would you mind talking to me, please?
Okay.
Rather than my men?
All right, I will. But can I have all you guys out there? Can you gather up your men?
No, hang on. Why are we
And,
getting
go
out
on
of
the
our vehicles for a
sidewalk
start? Before you start doing anything like that? Why are we getting out of our vehicles?
First of all, I need to check all your IDs, ma'am.
Why?
Why? Because that's what I was ordered to do, ma'am.
By who?
I need all y'all's CAC.
Why and by who?
Do you, ma'am, do you have your CAC on you, yes or no?
Yes, we do. And why are you asking for our identifications? We're driving and operating marked vehicles. We're in full uniform. And we're
Okay.
breaking no laws. Why
Alright, that's-
are you
okay,
causing
that's cool.
problems?
Ma'am, I'm not causing problems. I'm just following orders.
From who?
Probably same as you. For my higher ups, ma'am.
Okay, fair enough. Let's begin the monkey show. Convoy lead all
Yes,
units, please
sir.
debus and present yourselves information on this sidewalk for this deputy. Please have your identification
I
handy.
believe,
Ma'am, yes,
ma'am,
these,
yes, ma'am.
10-4.
Understood, ma'am.
I believe these. You're talking about sheriff.
Mhm.
I asked them if they
Fantastic.
forgot about the IDs, and they're like, nope. So
All right,
yeah,
fantastic.
I'm just
I'm still curious as to why
I
you
just
need our
came here-
identification after we had our convoy interrupted by someone trying to hit one of our vehicles, and why that actually
All right,
matters.
cool. All right, well, first of all, can y'all present all y'all's CACs?
Gentlemen, present your identification to this lovely deputy.
There you go, sir. Eric Hill, Private First Class, U.S. Air Force, sir.
Are you
Was
private?
Air Force? Really? Go with the US Army. He's special, never mind him.
Oh,
The Air Force sent me over here to help out with this particular mission, ma'am.
that's crazy. Seeing y'all all had the same BDUs, but yet you're in different branch. All right, cool. All right. Your name, sir?
J. Morgan, U.S. military, sir.
What branch?
He's in the special
US
forces, the
military.
very special forces.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you keep an eye on them, I'm gonna go grab the suspect so you can identify the
Man, if you could just
person you
step
wanna
back.
charge.
There's a reason we're driving convoys and not fighting in combat, sir.
All right, sir, your identification.
There you go, sir. It's Sergeant Stephen Hiller, U.S. Army, Mechanized Corps.
All right. Now you, sir.
So here's your information.
I'm standing in
Sergeant
line with the
White,
enlisted.
U.S. military engineer.
Okay, what branch?
Military. Just normal engineer.
Okay, what branch?
Army, Navy, Chair Force, pick your favour.
Army. Seat Army.
Ma'am, and sir,
Now
yes,
you,
we did
ma'am.
Explain that to you.
Captain Hera Matheson, U.S. Army, Fort Zancudo. Call my superiors. Our paperwork has been filed. I informed your officer at the last scene we had filed our paperwork and everything was in order. You please get this monkey show wrapped up as quickly as possible.
Oh, it'll get wrapped up as soon as possible. I got a few questions. You said you're the commanding officer?
I am indeed.
Ah, that's strange. You know, an O3 being a commanding officer.
Command of this
That's a bit
convoy.
strange. Okay, well, and that would make you the leading officer. That would not make you the commanding officer, ma'am. All right.
Command of this
Alright.
particular detachment. I happen to be in charge
Sir,
of the
you said
museum
you're Air
division.
Force?
Technicalities, sir.
All right. So. All right, cool. All right, so, officer, I'm gonna need your help running all these IDs.
Oh, are you
There's
serious?
a fuck ton of them. All right, cool.
Deputy,
So
can we
you
please
take
move
half, I'll
this on?
take
We
half.
have a ship we're actually trying to reach in time for these things to be shipped abroad, so wouldn't mind. I'm not sure why
Okay,
you're feeling
well,
like
do you
you're
have
needing to cause this much
do you have your
hassle.
orders?
Yes, I have my orders
have your
here for
orders?
you. They've been filed with the city earlier today
Okay.
as well.
Okay, I'm not sure why that would be filed with the city, but can I take a look at those orders for you?
Because we're
ma'am?
moving heavy vehicles through the city. We were told we required to have our own pilot vehicles, which we provided, which we have. We're following the traffic laws, which we are. How is this any business of yours?
This is business on because this is my traffic stop, ma'am. This is what I was ordered to do, and I
Please,
believe
can you tell me
understand
what
that,
the
ma'am.
reason for initiation of the traffic stop is?
The reason for the stop is because of the failure to present IDs back at the last scene.
IDs were not requested.
Nobody asked us for our IDs at the last
Gentlemen,
scene, sir.
please, give me a second. IDs were not requested. I asked the officer if we were free to go. He said yes, and we left.
Well, that was a mistake on their part, ma'am.
Hey, ma'am, if I may butt in, which officer was it? Because after seeing her,
I believe it was
asked
an
him if
Officer
we got
Marcus, having
IDs.
seen his name tag. You were on that scene also, sir.
All right,
Oh,
get
God.
Officer. Jesus Christ, get Officer Marcus down here.
This kind of
Alright,
traffic
what
is
is it
putting our
called?
troops in
He's
danger, eh?
transporting right now. He's transporting.
Yes,
from
it
the
is.
last
He's-
scene. Drop the guy off.
All right,
Not just the
okay.
traffic we need to worry about.
All right. Do y'all all have y'all's gun cards on y'all?
What do the
yes,
firearm
sir.
does?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Do we all have our gun cards on us? Yes, we do.
Okay, present your gun cards.
Hannah's a Navy boy and he's apparently causing some drama for the sake of it. I'm
Yours?
not sure why.
Now yours?
This is
Sir,
actually
do you
kind
have
of
your gun
irritating,
card?
to be honest.
I showed it to you.
This was not meant to take this long,
Alright.
but apparently he wants it to take
Ma'am,
forever.
do you have yours?
Yes, I do.
Okay, may I please see
Deputy
it?
Lieutenant.
You may indeed see it. Just be
Yes.
aware that I will be reporting you to the sheriff of the city when we're done with this. We're wasting our time.
All right.
Mind
Okay,
if
that's-
I
that's
move your
completely
vehicle?
fine.
Traffic's coming to back me up, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which you guys caused by stopping us here. And I'll be reporting you for wasting our
Well,
time,
I would not be stopping
Deputy.
y'all.
And I'll be reporting you for wasting our time because you are taking an exorbitant amount of time with this, and I believe with malicious intent.
Malicious intent. I don't believe so.
Requesting specific
I would-
officers
I would-
come to
like
the
I
scene,
said,
checking through everything, even though the paperwork has been filed, and we have broken no law.
Listen, ma'am. I'm just following orders. All right.
Again, from who?
My higher ups, ma'am.
Please, can you provide me a name so I may contact this individual? Because I need to provide that to my superiors so we can explain why we were late for our delivery.
Ma'am?
Okay, yeah, we'll get all that sorted out.
Yes?
Ma'am, I hate to interrupt, but truck 1 looks like the load has fallen off the truck due to traffic.
Okay.
ramming it.
Can you and Hill and
Nice one,
the
Deputy.
exit, please?
Understood.
Copy that, ma'am.
Okay, so what are we waiting
Ma'am,
on
I
now,
don't even
Deputy?
Sydney
want
put
to
it
be,
up.
I don't even want to be
Look, I
like,
was just-
wasting your time or
I understand that, Officer.
Yeah,
Deputy,
look,
what
so
are we
I don't
waiting
want
on
to
at
waste
this
any more of your
time?
time. I don't want to look. So, if you let me explain, ma'am, y'all will be free to go as soon as I get done explaining, okay? So, like I said, I was called down here to initiate a traffic stop for failure to present IDs at the last scene. Now that I have your IDs and I have had them searched, everything seems legit. Y'all all have y'all's gun cards on y'all. I suggest y'all be completely uniform with y'all's BDUs.
You find me also. Are we free to go or free to know? To explain.
Well, if y'all could get, you could get your guys back back here, then I could give y'all's back y'all's CACs and y'all's.
Give them to me, and I will give them to the men. My men are fixing one of the loads that's moved. No, my men are fixing one of the loads which has slipped. You'll hand them to me, and I'll redistribute them to the men.
Ma'am, I thank you for your service, but you're not going to receive any kind of special.
I'm not requesting anything special. I'm asking you to just give me their IDs so I can give them back to them.
Well, that is a negative, ma'am. I cannot allow that. I will hand them back to the appropriate ones as I was handed them.
Ma'am, I'll run down and tell them that they need to come back and grab their IDs.
Please do. Make sure they finish fixing the load first, however. Well, you can give me mine. You can give this gentleman his as well.
There you go. Here's your gun card, and here's your CAC. There you go, Mr. Air Force. Here's your CAC.
That's not
and
me,
here's your gun card.
Give me my
Oh, well, my bad. Yep. Here, my bad. And there you go.
Special services.
Yep. Yeah, I'm
they're
sure
very
you are,
special
sir.
forces.
And make sure you go ahead and you blouse your trousers.
Do what?
Be a disgrace. Blouse your trousers. Your pants legs need to be bloused above your boots. Look at your captain right there. You see how she has hers?
Yeah, I guess let me go fix that.
Yep, you're out of regulations.
There's a reason they're in a transport battalion.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Doesn't give them an excuse to be shitbags.
What's your language, please, Deputy?
Okay, ma'am. They're fixing the load first, and they're going to come down and do it. I had
That's
to move
our
my vehicle out
priority.
of the middle of the road
I need
as well.
these vehicles out of here stat once we're clear from this. We've wasted far too much bloody time on this.
As long as they don't stall when we're going up this hill, they should be fine.
And in future, Deputy, I expect your men to do their jobs at the initial scene and request identification there if they need it, rather than releasing us and then holding us up. Understood?
Oh, I'll make sure that they know that.
Yeah, what is it called, ma'am? As soon as you guys left, I asked if they checked IDs and gave them back, and they're like, yeah, we didn't check IDs. I'm like, alright.
I'm still not entirely sure why you needed to check IDs other than perhaps mine as the convoy leader, because none of my men were involved in it. Take a statement from the pilot car lead driver, perhaps. Other than that, not our problem. Don't know why some guy decided to run into our vehicles, but that's not our problem.
Goddamn hippies, that's why.
With them being associated, they need to present ID as well. Sucks to hear.
You could have made a request to Fort Zancudo for the identification of those involved at a later date. You know that's a legal ability.
Doesn't exactly work like that, man.
No, it actually does.
ID needs to be presented on spot. ID needs to be presented on spot.
If they're requested. Coming back and pulling us over a second time is not actually a prior reason to actually justify a stop. If you'd forgotten an initial stop, you should have actually forgotten at the prior stop. You should have contacted our superiors and the authorities at Fort Zancudo, rather than coming here and initiating a traffic stop when no traffic violation was committed.
Like I said, ma'am, I was just following orders.
Gentlemen, have you two got your IDs back?
Yes, ma'am.
Mount up and get ready to move.
No, not yet, ma'am.
Okay, get it from this individual over here, please, before he wastes any more of our time, and then get back in your vehicle.
There you go, here's your CAC, and here's your gun card.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my god, what are they doing?
1 second, sir.
Gentlemen, what is the hold up here?
We're trying to get the load reattached, but the traffic keeps smashing into it,
Right.
knocking it off.
Okay. Stand by. Bring the rear vehicle up,
One
please.
of the
Oh.
officers.
Would one of you two please do something very
Yes,
useful
ma'am.
and please block some of this traffic from hitting our vehicle whilst we reattach the load? Would that be
Yeah.
possible,
Yes,
perhaps?
ma'am.
We can do that.
Traffic is a nightmare.
Hey, motion, please.
Well, hold it here. Here's fine. Okay, let's get this thing moving. Right, please collect your identification from the deputy and then get back in your vehicle, alright?
Copy that, ma'am. Deputy, sir, I'm gonna need my ID back, sir.
Alright, I guess you're the Air
Ready
Force
to roll?
guy?
Yeah, man.
I am
Yep.
I'm
My
Lieutenant, or
car's
I'm
ready.
Private First
I've
Class
got
Eric
the-
Hill, sir.
Rear tail cars in the
Okay,
middle of the
alright,
section.
here you
on
go.
the
Yeah, I see him.
There you go,
centre line.
Airman.
Fuck
Okay,
up
once
there,
we've got this thing
yeah,
mounted,
later.
we're rolling ASAP.
Yep.
Does the most
And,
direct route
the
possible.
the PD. Yep, the PD officer also gave me this. It's his name and unit number on this
Yep.
note. Just
Appreciate
in case
that.
you need to contact someone.
I'll be reporting Deputy Fucknuggets as soon as we get back to base.
Understood, man. Deputy fuckface, more like.
Oh my god, this is off the back of here, so realign this. Go.
This is Truck 1 to Convoy and Command. I am having real trouble getting this vehicle back attached. I had no problem until we got pulled over by Deputy Dipshit over here.
Roger that. Is that vehicle fueled up at all?
The Chernobog man?
Yes.
Yes, around about 25%.
10-4. Okay. Convoy tail, you on comms?
10-4.
Okay, at this time you're going to be taking Truck 1's rig. Driver of Truck 1, Heller, you're going to be driving the Chernobog via streets, surface streets with us, and we're going to get this thing moving. We haven't got any more time to waste.
10-4.
Copy that.
Leave your vehicle by the side of the road. Convoy tail, we'll pick it up on the way back.
Copy that. I'll leave it right on the median there. Please
Driver
advise
Truck 1,
police
please can you
not
go and
to
grab
tow it.
your identification back from the deputy before we move out. Everybody else, make sure you've got your IDs back. We're rolling in 2 mics.
Make sure to advise police not to tow the secondary pilot car.
This is lead car. Best to advise the PD officer. He seems a lot more relaxed.
Okay, we're getting out of here. ASAP.
Truck 1, do you want me to take... Truck 1 to Command, sorry. Do you want me to take position as lead behind Convoy lead?
Slot in between myself and Truck 3.
10-4.
Get this thing rolling, get out of here. Stupid vehicle attach isn't working, so surface streets it is. Oh god. Bonk.
Truck 1, switching call sign to Truck 3. Truck 3, acknowledge switching call sign to Truck 4. 10-4.
Pilot rear, your call sign now, Truck 1.
Copy that.
Truck 2 to Convoy lead, let's pick the pace up and get this thing moving.
That's the convoy lead. Understood.
Hey, we're nearly there, we'll be on our way soon. Thank god. Deputy decided to make things as drawn out as possible. This is somewhat annoying.
Truck 3 making one last sign of...
There you go,
Did
Truck
anyone
3.
get the name of Sheriff Shitman over there?
Yeah, roger that. I have his identification and his badge number noted down. I'll be reporting it to COC once we get back to base, over.
10-4, Truck 3 wants to acknowledge your severe amount of restraint, man. and we'll be noting it down in my report too.
Roger that, Sergeant. Trust me, I was inches away from unholstering my service weapon and dealing with him myself.
10-4, your whole squad would have been behind you, man.
It better not be Rufus again.
And yet they did anyone see that?
Like that.
Did anyone see that motorcycle?
10-4, I saw him. Ignore him. Keep moving. We don't stop for anything now.
Understood.
That's more protesters. We're going through them, not pat round them.
Understood, ma'am.
We're nearly there now. We're only just a couple of blocks away from the.
This is lead car. I'm also pretty sure that that deputy was partially deaf as well.
He had the smell of a navy boy about him, so don't worry yourselves.
So he's used to stocking biscuits in close quarters then. I get you.
I think he just wanted to spend some quality time with you men.
That's what them Navy boys will get when they're wrapped up in a bunk on their own for so long.
Tanner is US Navy for the record, so yeah. Truck 1, be advised I have a civilian vehicle between myself and you, and just taking my time.
Copy that.
Oh, hello. That was nearly a problem.
Truck 1 to truck 2, be advised. My truck is at about 15% fuel.
10-4, we'll be able to refuel at the docks once we unload, so we're nearly there now. We should be fine. Bridge, down and round.
This is Convoy lead. I'm going to be quickly blocking off oncoming traffic so you guys don't have an issue.
Copy that. I'll pull off once we pull off of the bridge here.
Truck 1, keep rolling. We're good.
Copy that.
Docking facilities just up ahead. Guards are expecting us to be waving us through.
Copy that.
Oh, this is going to be tight. That's a tiger. This could be even tighter. Ooh.
Be advised, my truck is sputtering at this point.
10-4, we're about 200 meters out. Should be able to hold it. Truck 1, pull over. You're not carrying a load. We don't need you there.
Copy that.
We'll pick him up on the way back because he needs to get fuel. Sitting there with the engines on, dealing with traffic stops probably cost us. Oh god. Super close. A lot of time. Weird enough, I'm okay on fuel. Maybe that was one of the early ones.
This is Convoy lead. We have arrived.
10-4. Swinging it into the docking area, and we should be getting these things unloaded.
Truck 1 to Convoy lead. Anybody want to come pick me back up?
We'll get you on the way back. Do not worry.
Copy that.
This is Convoy lead. Good to be around some professionals when we arrived here.
Okay, and we're here. Once you've parked up, gentlemen, rendezvous at my truck. That's the Chernobog in position.
This is Convoy lead. I got one of the soldiers here on base pointing firearm at the convoy.
Ignore them, they're private security, they're a bit thick.
Understood.
Oh, so same train as the deputy then?
Basically.
10-4. This is truck 3, call sign ending now. Sergeant Hiller, I've dropped off my...
Vehicles delivered for you, sir, as requested. Yeah, we had to bring the Chernobog here on road surface because we had fuel in it, but at the same time, deputies caused problems for us and we ended up having to take it off the truck. It'll be fine though.
Seats for a few of us to bring a few of us back to Zancudo.
Okay, here's the paperwork. Sign at the bottom, sir. Okay, thank you very much. Hello, gentlemen. Okay, we're done here. Great work, guys. Fantastically dealt with and get ourselves off. Oh my god, for God's sake, private security, idiot.
This is the end!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. We're delivering bullets now rather than trucks? Yep, apparently we are. For God's sake.
We had to.
Cannot take you anywhere.
Load in the car.
Well, before this turns into a complete mess. Thanks
Everyone-
for watching, guys, and
Activity.
hopefully this was a bit fun.
Yeah, they're rubber
A bit different,
bullets.
and you enjoyed it. Maybe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.